Romano issues Man a TD transfer update as £80 million star agrees terms. Midfield will be a key area to reinforce for Manchester United this summer. Champions League football will be back at Old Trafford, but the club has already started working on targets for a crucial area like midfield. The first excellent news came last week, with Kobbie Mainoo signing a new deal until June 2031, something which was unexpected until December, when Napoli were the leading candidates to sign the England international on loan. But Michael Carrick's arrival completely changed the situation. Casemiro is still expected to leave in the summer on a free transfer, with Inter Miami leading the race over Los Angeles Galaxy to sign the Brazilian midfielder and bring him to the MLS. Another exit anticipated is the one of Manuel Ugarte, who is considered a player available on the market. The Uruguay international has interest from Italy and Turkey, with more clubs expected to join the race for the former Paris Saint-Germain midfielder. Of course, his exit on a permanent deal could mean extra money to invest for Man United. The decisions on the incomings, with at least 2 midfielders expected, will be made later on as soon as Manchester United decide on the manager situation. Michael Carrick is the clear favourite to lead the team next season. Elliot Anderson remains among top targets in midfield, but Manchester City are leading the race with an important proposal expected to the player, and to Nottingham Forest as well. Talks will follow soon, although Manchester United are still attentive to the situation. Baleba has already agreed personal terms with United. Sandro Tonali is another player highly rated at Old Trafford, but the price is considered too high, and so it will depend on Newcastle's valuation over whether it is possible or impossible for Manchester United this summer. Brighton and Hove Albion's Carlos Baleba and Ederson of Atalanta are both on the shortlist since last summer, with Baleba, valued at £80 million according to separate reports, already having an agreement on personal terms with United since August 2025. Ederson is available on the market as he is out of contract at Atalanta in June 2027, with the Italians asking for a fee of €45 million fee, but Atletico Madrid called their interest, despite having an agreement with the player. Decision time will be very soon, then time to advance in negotiations and make things happen in midfield. But it won't be the only position they strengthen. Manchester United are now leading the race to sign the new Casemiro ahead of next season, according to Courtside. Man United can finally ramp up their ambitious summer transfer plans, with their return to the Champions League next season now confirmed. Manchester United are now leading the race to sign the new Casemiro ahead of next season, according to Courtside. Man United can finally ramp up their ambitious summer transfer plans, with their return to the Champions League next season now confirmed. INEOS are planning a huge overhaul of the club's midfield, with the first stage of that being the new contract for Kobbie Mainoo, the match winner against Liverpool on Sunday, which includes a significant pay rise for the England international. The new deal for Mainoo was a boost for everyone, with his short-term future at the club looking in doubt 6 months ago. He requested to leave on loan in January, following limited minutes under Ruben Amorim. Meanwhile, Casemiro has already confirmed he will leave Old Trafford when his contract expires at the end of the season, while Manuel Ugarte is also expected to go following an underwhelming two-season spell in Manchester, following his big money move from Paris Saint-Germain. It means that the Red Devils are looking for at least 2, and potentially 3, new central midfielders this summer, alongside targets in other areas of the pitch. Man United decided with the top early names on their summer wish list that Premier League experience was an ideal requirement, although they are quickly finding it might be easier said than done to land those targets. Nottingham Forest's Elliot Anderson is their number 1 target, but he is reported to be valued at up to £125 million, while he is also said to prefer a move to join rivals Manchester City instead. Meanwhile, Crystal Palace's Adam Wharton is said to be considered to similar to Manu, while Newcastle United's Sandro Tonali is likely to cost big money too. According to Courtifside, United are leading the race to sign Carlos Baleba from Brighton, with the Cameroon international a target stretching back to last summer. It hasn't been the best of seasons for the 22-year-old at the Amex Stadium following a strong 2023-24 campaign, but United's management team is said to view him as a new Casemiro. Baleba agreed personal terms to join United last summer, but the Red Devils and Brighton were unable to agree on a fee for his services, which meant that he remained on the south coast. Fabrizio Romano confirmed in his latest Give Me Sport column on Tuesday that the terms agreement remains in place ahead of the summer transfer window, with the player wanting to make the move to Old Trafford. Prizing him away from Brighton could prove difficult again this summer, despite a worse season on the pitch, with GMS senior correspondent Ben Jacobs confirming rumours that the Seagulls could sell Baleba for £50 to 60 metres wide of the mark. The journalist added that even offers with a 7 or 8 in front might not be enough to convince Tony Bloom to cash in, with the Brighton owner known to be a tough negotiator during transfer talks.